Hello, welcome to Davao Doctors Hospital. We hope the transfer to your room was easy and comfortable. Right now, the nurses assigned to you are taking care of your admission orders, which are vital to initiating your care as soon as possible. Meanwhile, please focus your attention to this admission orientation video, which will introduce to you one of our primary goals: your safety. Here in Davao Doctors Hospital, patient safety is very important, and your understanding of this 8-minute video will help us keep you safe. First of all, please be familiarized with your rights as a patient. You have the right to receive care that is of good quality. You have the right to choose for yourself, and you have the right to decide for yourself even without suggestions from others. If there is information that you need, you have the right to know. All the information regarding your care in the hospital will be kept with utmost confidentiality. You have the right to learn as much as you can about the care that is given to you. The care team will honor your right to be treated with respect and dignity. Let us know if there is anything we can do to help you keep the sanctity of your religion. If the patient is unconscious or legally incompetent, he or she will still have all of the rights mentioned above. Here in Davao Doctors Hospital, we practice patient-centered care, where your will, values, and circumstances will be considered in all our care plans. Now that you know that you are entitled to these rights, please also know that as a patient of Davao Doctors Hospital, you are also to observe the following responsibilities. You must be able to give your care team the information they need. There will be procedures wherein you need to follow the instructions of the care team. If the instructions were unclear, please do not hesitate to ask. The hospital rules and regulations must be followed. As much as we want to keep your experience in the hospital as comfortable as possible, please give respect and consideration to others. There might come a time wherein your account needs to be updated when it comes to charges. If there are any complaints that you have during your stay, please inform the nurses or any member of your care team as soon as possible. It is important that you know your rights and responsibilities as a patient. Now it's time to talk more about your safety. Infection control is the first step towards patient safety. We believe that the best protection from infection is through hand hygiene. We put this practice into heart. Our care team makes it a habit to practice proper hand hygiene in every patient interaction, and we hope to encourage you, your family, and friends to practice and advocate this life-saving habit. Hand sanitizers are provided in every room to encourage infection control. Before any direct patient interaction, the hospital staff will identify you as the right patient by asking for your full name and your birthday. This is to ensure that any procedure, medication, or information will be towards the correct patient. Take this time to view your ID wristband and confirm if the full name and birthday printed on it is free of errors. Davao Doctors Hospital guarantees the efficacy and safety of the medicine dispensed by your inpatient pharmacy. We cannot, however, guarantee the safety of medicines coming from other sources. For this reason, to further ensure your safety, we will be exclusively administering medicine provided by our in-house pharmacy. We would also like to inform you that we have taken steps in ensuring safe injection practices. Every syringe is pre-packed, sealed, and is intended for single use. If you observe that any of your care team does not practice hand hygiene or has failed to wear a mask or gloves during intensive medical procedures, kindly call their immediate attention. Our next step towards patient safety is the prevention of falls. If you are lying on your bed, you can greatly decrease your chances of falling by raising the bedside rails. For pediatric patients 3 years old and below, the hospital requires them to be provided with a crib. If you need to change clothes, go to the restroom, put on equipment, or do any other daily activities, please do not do this when you're alone. Make sure that someone is there to assist you, even if it's just reaching for an object on a far table while you're on your bed. At night, leave one light on so that you and your care team can immediately see around the room during evening rounds. Also at night, as a standard security measure, we highly encourage you to have your doors locked by 9 p.m. If you're a visitor or only staying until 9 p.m., you will hear announcements from the hospital PA system and a bell during the evening security rounds to signify the end of visiting hours. If you are a watcher who is staying beyond 9 p.m., Please make sure that you do not exceed the following guidelines. 1 watcher is allowed for the semi-private room or the ward. 2 watchers are allowed for private rooms. And 3 watchers are allowed for the suite rooms. If your watcher wishes to leave the hospital and come back beyond 9 p.m., please ask for a watcher's pass from your nurse's station, and please take note of your room number when doing so. Visitors who are children below 7 years old are prohibited in the main hospital premises. Please do not leave your children, especially infants, unattended or entrust them to a stranger. Please be wary of any modus that may be used for the abduction of children, such as random befriending by strangers. Now for just a few more reminders about security. Davao Doctors Hospital will not be held responsible for the loss of your personal belongings. Please ensure that you do not leave your valuables exposed, such as cell phones, jewelry, and money. There may be times that certain equipment will be used during your stay. Please make sure that these equipment will not be tampered with or damaged, and that they will be only managed by your care team. Any damage to hospital property will be charged at cost to the patient's account. We highly support creativity, but if your child or visitor is aiming to be the next great painter, please tell them not to use our hospital walls or equipment as their canvas. This also applies to the different amenities in your room as well as the linen. As we end this video, we would like you to now take charge and actively participate in your care. Ask Me 3 is a great tool that you can use to know more about your recovery. They are as simple as, what is my main problem? What do I need to do? Why is it important for me to do this? Through these questions, you can develop a better understanding of the processes that we undergo to help you achieve your desired state of wellness. Please don't hesitate to ask questions or assistance from the nurses assigned to your station. For your convenience, you may use the call button mounted on the wall near your hospital bed. Press it only once and wait for a response. Once your conversation has ended, the intercom will automatically turn off. Should you need additional assistance, there is also a call button installed inside the restroom. Don't forget to sign the documents that the nurse will present to you after this video. It is just to ensure that through this video presentation, you have received orientation regarding your rights and responsibilities, infection control, fall prevention, and the different safety and security measures implemented by the hospital. Thank you for taking time in watching our admission orientation video. Should you wish to watch this video again, just let us know and we will gladly replay it for you. For any questions or clarifications of what may not have been discussed in the video, please do not hesitate to ask any of your care team. Thank you for choosing Davao Doctors Hospital as your healthcare partner. We wish for your speedy recovery and hope that you will have a pleasant stay with us.